Welcome to the Finer Minds podcast, where we highlight excellence, leadership, and the next generation of change makers. This is episode 7, and this month we are shining a well-deserved spotlight on our youth auxiliaries. From building character to developing future leaders, these young minds are already making an impact in powerful ways. Sit back and get inspired as we celebrate their growth, achievement, and the bright future ahead. The Pearlettes Club, designed for girls ages 4 to 8, is where our youngest members begin their journey of sisterhood, confidence, and character building. Through fun, engaging activities, Pearlettes are introduced to the value of leadership, kindness, and self-expression. These bright young girls are learning early what it means to grow, lead, and shine in every space they enter.
Hi, my name is Zena Noel. I am the Pearlette advisor for Sigma Omicron Zeta Chapter. I like interacting with the 4 to 9-year-olds. They keep you on your toes. You can teach them so much. Most likely, the recent activity that we had was Pearlette Airlines, where they flew to Africa, they flew to Jamaica, they flew to the Bahamas, they had their passports, and we let their imaginations just run wild. My favorite thing to do with the Pearlettes is actually teach them how to be a young lady. We had another event where we invited Princess Tiana to our meeting, and we had an etiquette class, and that was teaching them the basis of being a finer woman. The advice that I would have to my Pearlettes is to be yourself, to make sure you're respectful to one another, and just have fun.
The Amicettes Club for girls ages 9 to 13 is a space where growing minds are nurtured into confident, capable young leaders. At this stage, members begin to deepen their understanding of sisterhood, service, and personal responsibility. Through leadership development, community involvement, and meaningful engagement, Amicettes are building the skills and characters needed to navigate their world with purpose and pride.
Hi, Miss Pam. We like having you every Saturdays. How is it? How do you feel to be an Amicette and advisor?
Well, thank you, Amber Kay. I really enjoy working with you guys. One of the things that I enjoy about the most, I like seeing the transition that you make from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. I take pride in being able to help to shape and motivate you to become the great young ladies that you're going to be. And I love being here with you as well.
Thank you. My name is Zora, and I'm president of the Amicettes Youth.
My name is Noah, and I've been a member for a very long time.
Okay, Noah, what is one of your favorite things to do as an Amicettes?
I really like being in the meetings and learning how to be active, like learn how to have speech and conversation, like public speaking.
I agree with you. I also like doing that in the meetings, and I also like the end of the year parties that we get to do, because it's like when we all get to come together as a group and just relax and party.
Yeah, it's really fun doing that. And I like how we get to vote on where we go.
I hope it's not Sparkles again. I can't. Noah, are you excited to age up as an Archonette, or are you nervous?
A little of both, but I say I'm mostly excited because my mom is one of the youth advisors, so I get to see her more often.
Yeah. What do you think is going to be like the greatest plus of being an Archonette? Do you think it's going to be very different from being an Amicettes, or no?
Maybe not that different, but the whole leadership thing would definitely be a little more, I'm not going to say harder, but it'd be like the age range is different.
I feel like as
like
an Archonet, yes, their stuff is more mature. Like as much as we do a lot of fun stuff as Amicettes, I feel like Archonettes are very kind of strict and
like I know they have fun, but they are definitely kind of strict. Like they're laid back, they're mellow.
Yes, but like, because you know how we have end of the year parties and we just painted. I feel like they don't do a lot of that stuff. Like they actually talk very seriously. We talk seriously, but
they talk business.
Yes, so I'm really nervous about that too. Noah, how many years have you been in Amicettes?
I don't know the exact number, but I was a Pearlette when the Pearlette youth group started.
Did you go through COVID or did you come after?
I think I went through COVID. So it was before, during, and after.
Was it difficult during COVID? Or did you just not do anything as a Pearlette?
Not much. It was really just online during that time when we were at home. Mm-hmm. So we had Zoom meetings a lot, and it was actually kind of fun. Because I remember one time we were having, like, I guess you could say a dance party. We were dancing and listening to music.
Yeah.
That was fun.
I never got the pleasure of being a Pearlette, but I did join when I was in 6th grade, so fresh out of elementary, and I became an Amicettes, and I was very nervous. I remember I did not want to do anything that whole year. I did not sign up to be anything like treasurer or president, and then the next year I met you, and I met Annalie, and I met a whole bunch of people, and it made me more excited about the club. What about you? Would you say meeting people made you excited about the club, or no?
It definitely made it more fun and more like exciting. Mm-hmm. Like it really makes you want to go because like I get to do business and fun stuff with friends, and not just be with a bunch of kids my age doing stuff.
Yes, I also. And do you think? Okay, what do you think about the younger Amicettes? Do you think they're ready to be like go on to the next level once we leave? Because it will mostly just be them and then the twins.
I'd say yeah. Like, they definitely need, like, a little more, what's the word? Not help, but they need a little more learning, but they'll definitely get there.
Yes, I'm nervous. I'm a little bit nervous for them because I know they love to be, like, silly and they don't focus a lot, but I'm scared since we're not going to be there anymore, like, it might get a little off track. And I know that the advisors are going to keep it on track, but I am a bit nervous for them.
I'd say I'm a little nervous for them, too, but I'm sure they've got it, and the advisors have it under control.
Do you have any favorite activities that we've done this year?
Not really. I really like all of them, but the end of the year party from last year was definitely fun.
Yes, it was fun at Sparkles, and when we went to Sparkles for about the 30th third. I like the end of the year parties, but I do wish we could be a little bit more flexible. But the younger Amicettes, they like Sparkles.
They love Sparkles.
They like Sparkles.
No, in their defense though, they've only been there like once or twice. Mm. So, you know, it's exciting for them. Where we've been there every year for the past like 4 years.
Yes. Do you feel like being an Amicettes helped you like come out of your shell if you were ever shy, or do you think it impacted you in a positive way?
Maybe a little bit. Like it definitely became easier to talk to people. No, I am still shy, but it definitely helped a little bit.
Yes, me too, because I remember when I was in elementary school, I only stuck to like 2 people. I had a lot of friends, but I only really talked to 2 main people. And when I came to middle school, and you know how the classes are very different from elementary.
Very different.
But I only had 3 teachers, so my classes were still the same as elementary. So I stuck with the same group of people then. So I didn't really have a chance to go out and meet other people. And when I joined Amicettes, I met a whole bunch of people, and it was very new and different for me, and I enjoyed it. I think a golden gem I would like to leave for them is for them to try their best, and that it doesn't always have to be so like strict, and they can still have fun along the way, but as long as you're putting in effort and trying your best, then you should be okay.
I'd say just have fun and pay attention. Paying attention is very important when you're in these business roles and stuff. Thank you.
Thank you, Noah.
The Archonettes Club for young ladies ages 14 to 18 is where leadership, service, and personal growth come together with purpose. As they prepare for adulthood, Archonettes are encouraged to think critically, lead confidently, and serve their communities with intention. Through mentorship, development, and real world experience, these young women are building a strong foundation for college, career, and lifelong success.
Hi, my name is Camille Baker.
Hi, my name is Henayetta Nija.
So, Hene, tell me about your experience getting married.
It's a good experience. I love I love the girls that are in the program as well. They're really nice people. I love the girls that are in the program as well. They're really nice people. I love networking with them, and I like all the opportunities, like learning how to fundraise correctly and learning how to be a better woman in general.
So, like, this is your first year, and so how is your experience so
I love it. I'm learning a lot. I just recently learned how to write a check. I'm learning a lot of not basic necessities, but like life necessities of what I'm supposed to learn, and I really like that experience.
far? Well, this is like my second year in the club, and I like it and I love it. It helped me come out my shell. I've like learned to talk more to people, and I'm very open now. Cause like, if you met me a couple years back, I would have not been talking as much as I am, and it just helped me make new friends at school. It's like a nice community of girls that a lot of
Mhm. So I know you're president. How is that role that you have?
it's like it's it's a very heavy role because you gotta like know when is the right time to talk. You also gotta like be able to make sure you put your group first for it and make sure everything is okay for them. And it's you gotta think about others too. So there's not you just like you gotta know what's best to do, when to take charge, know how to, and it's taught me a lot how to like be more of a leader and how to like open up more and to also know when I need to speak when it's important.
So unfortunately, I was not able to go to the youth conference. So how was it?
It was actually a really pleasant experience. We went to Cincinnati and it was a really nice hotel, but like they kind of a lot of things happened. But I learned a lot of new things. Like I learned how to be ready for like job interviews, and they also gave us like ways how to be prepared for AI
Mhm.
and other things. I got to meet so many other girls from like all over the country, and I'm happy to have. I would love to do it again in the summer. It was like really fun riding on the bus, going to like different places to eat and just sit down and get to know like the other girls better. Cause like that was a good like bonding experience with each other. Cause like we got to know each other more because we spent so much time. Um, what is one goal that you have achieved?
I would say one goal is public speaking. Before, I was really shy and really nervous. Now I feel like my skills in public speaking has most definitely went up and I'm better at it. I'm not the best at it, but I am better.
Good to hear. Like I can relate with you as public speaking because I'm very scared to go to this one club at my school, and I'm still trying to build up the confidence to actually walk into the group and stuff. But yeah, public speaking. How has Archonettes built your confidence with interaction?
It's built my confidence by really making me feel comfortable with talking to people and getting to know people on a personal level.
I've actually made new friends because of Archonettes. I was able to like actually talk in a party, and like I just met my new best friend, and I'm really happy because I can. I'm not sitting by myself at rental rooms. But it's weird. But it was really good talking.
It was really good talking to you too.
Hi, my name is Camille Baker,
Hi, my name is Henayetta Nija.
and today we are with our argument advisor. We're going to be interviewing her today about what it's like.
What made you want to become a Zeta?
Well, I grew up in a Zeta household and a Zeta community. My mom was a Zeta, and I was a part of the Archonette Club. And so that gave me my introduction into Zeta life. And so then when I got on the campus of University of Miami, I became a Zeta actually during my freshman year. It was very exciting. Got an opportunity to then become a part of the sorority. And I have a whole lot of Zeta moms, as I call it. It was very, very exciting. My mom was thrilled as a result, because she, wanted me to become a Zeta. And so I'm what's called a legacy, because my mom was a Zeta.
What does being a Zeta mean to you?
Being a Zeta means quite a few things to me. Number one, it does mean carrying on the legacy that my mom left for me. She was an amazing example of scholarship. She was teaching full time and working on her master's degree. I remember seeing her being at the dining room table doing her homework while we were doing our homework. It also means to me an opportunity to be able to give to the community and make a difference. There are a lot of challenges in our communities and in the world. You can either sit back and complain about it, or you can be a part of the solution. And that's what I wanted to be. It was also an opportunity for me to be able to live out just my, I would say, excitement about scholarship. I always loved being a student. I was one of those, I guess, nerds, you would call it. I was always excited for the beginning of the school year where I get to buy my new books and my new book bag and I get my new school clothes. And so I just took that excitement all the way through to high school. And I graduated salutatorian of my high school class and then went on to the University of Miami and Cincinnati Conservatory of Music and was able to graduate, magna cum laude at University of Miami and cum laude at Cincinnati Conservatory. And so it all fits in. I think my projection in life and the things that I wanted to excel in all fit the principles. My mom was an amazing example of Finer Womanhood and the sisterhood that I saw and the sisterhood that supported me through all of those years. It just really helped me to know that this is where I needed to be. But I think it was a great introduction to me about Zeta, right? Because then it allowed me to be around a lot of Zetas, right? Not just my mom, but it also helped me then to connect and build relationships with other young ladies who were interested, being a part of, sorority life and Greek life. And it was a way for me to begin to practice, right? Being collaborative, being able to work on my leadership skills, right? Some of the things that you all are working on now. It gave me an opportunity to practice public speaking. It gave me an opportunity to begin to do more community service work within the community. So it really was, I guess, kind of a training ground for me to become a Zeta.
What is your favorite thing about work?
Wow. I think my favorite thing is an opportunity to see you all, young ladies, blossom and to see just the development that happens from August into May, in June when everything ends for that year. Um, it's been awesome watching you all grow and develop. And I just love being around young ladies and helps keep me young.
What is your favorite thing about being a Zeta?
Wow, my favorite thing about being a Zeta, boy, that's a lot. Well, I would say there are many things, right? I would say that I love being able to be a part of fostering a commitment to scholarship. I love being able to be in a position where I can give back to my community and I can give to my community. I love being able to hang with my sorors, right? And with my sisters. And that's just an amazing experience because, we all come from different backgrounds, but then we all have some things that we share in common. And I know one of the things that I've been excited about this year is we have in our chapter our SOZ golfers. And so we've been able to start going out onto the golf course or I should say the driving range. We haven't gotten on the course yet, but the driving range to, play golf together. Have another group of us in our chapter called the SOZ Singers. And since I was a voice major as an undergrad and my master's degree is in vocal performance, it's given me an opportunity to share, that expertise that I developed with my sorors who love to sing. So it's an opportunity for me to really, I don't know, it's all encompassing, right? And it's also a way for me to grow and to learn because I've learned a lot. I am not a techie. I'm not a technology person, but I've been able to learn a little bit more. They've been able to help me to grow in that area, right? Where I have no expertise at all. But yeah, it's great. I really love the camaraderie. I love the sisterhood. And I love the calling to finer womanhood and also the calling to be my best self, right? To elevate. Enjoy that. I would say this: it has taught me what are the things that help you all, right, in your journey of developing into young women. Because as I listen to you all have really great ideas, and I think that is something that I always want to be a part of. I want to be a part of learning what helps young people to develop into their finer self.
Thank you.
You are very welcome.
Hello, everybody. This is Cassandra Lake, and I am here with the lovely Zena Noel, and she is one of the co-chairs of the SOZ first Blue Revue. How are you, Zena?
I am doing fine, Cassandra.
Great. So tell us about the Blue Revue.
The Blue Revue is one of our inaugural events. What we're going to do is we raising money for scholarship so that these young ladies can go to college and have a great stepping stone.
Oh my gosh, I remember my days as a cotillion. I was in the Zeta Blue Revue also. So I remember those days, and those were the most wonderful experience that I have. What are some of the experiences that you're giving the girls?
Well, as I was in a cotillion, I wasn't in this Blue Revue, but I was a debutante. And what we giving the girls is we introducing them to the community as in young adult.
Oh my gosh, that is like so exciting. They get to wear the nice, lovely evening gowns. Now, what is your favorite part that you're looking forward to?
My favorite part of this award cotillion is the dances. The dances with the fathers, the dances with their beaux, and actually they're going to have another dance just by themselves.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I remember that. That was like, I didn't know, but my mother tried to warn me about my father. He is a person that is on time. So I was like, come on, let's do this. And he was like, no, you have to follow the beat. So yes, that was my favorite part also. So what does the public need to know for the Blue Revue? How do we get tickets? What do we do? How do we get involved in this experience?
Well, the tickets are, you could go to Lawrenceville Arts Center and you can look for the Blue Revue Award Cotillion under tickets and you could purchase from there.
Great. So you've heard it here first. We are doing the SOZ first Blue Revue. So come and do this experience. Thank you, Zena, for your time. And we appreciate all the time and the patience that you're putting into our girls in the community. Now, one last question.
Yes.
With the Blue Revue, do the girls get some money?
Oh, yes, girl. The girls get some money. First place is going to be $3,000. So come on out and just enjoy the award ceremony.
So is there opportunity for us to donate, or are we just going through tickets? How do we do it? What do we do?
Yes, there is an opportunity for us to donate, and you can just send it to our chapter and make sure in the memo you say Blue Revue Award Cotillion.
Thank you, Zena. I appreciate it.
Join us for an unforgettable afternoon of elegance and excellence at the 2026 Blue Revue Cotillion. Hosted by the Sigma Omicron Zeta Chapter of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, Gwinnett County, Georgia. Happening Saturday, April 25th, 2026 at 3 p.m. at the Lawrenceville Arts Center, located at 128 East Pike Street in Lawrenceville. Secure your tickets today at the Lawrenceville Arts Center box office. We look forward to celebrating with you.
To support the Blue Revue, donations can be sent via Zelle to Sigma omicronzeta.treasurer@gmail.com. Please be sure to indicate Blue Revue in the memo line so your contribution is properly credited. Thank you for your support and generosity. Thank you for tuning into this episode of Finer Minds. This month, we proudly celebrate our youth auxiliaries and the incredible young leaders who continue to grow, serve, and inspire. Their dedication, passion, and potential reminds us that the future is already in great hands. Be sure to stay connected with us for more empowering conversations, and we'll see you next time on Finer Minds Podcast.